Made in Hollywood.
Anya Taylor-Joy faces off against the male-dominated world of competitive chess in the Netflix limited drama series, The Queen's Gambit.
Hi, I'm Anya Taylor-Joy. You're watching Made in Hollywood, and here is a scene from The Queen's Gambit.
Men are gonna come along and want to teach you things. Doesn't make them any smarter. You just let them blow by, and you go on ahead and do just what and how you feel like.
I would imagine for this role there was some preparation.
Yes, there was. Not as much as I would have liked. I basically filmed the whole year. I did Emma, I had a day off. I did Last Night in Soho with Edgar Wright, I had a day off, and then we were doing this. So there was a lot of catch up that I had to play, but it was great.
Tell the readers of life how it feels and to be a girl among all those men.
I don't mind it. We had a wonderful grandmaster called Bruce Pandolfini who was so supportive. And I think originally we had to figure out just how I was going to learn all of these sequences. And luckily I have a very good short-term memory, so I just need to learn the sequences 5 minutes before we do them. So yeah, Bruce was always there.
We had this fantastic chess coach called Bruce Pandolfini who helped us out with looking good whilst playing.
Chess isn't always competitive. Chess can also be beautiful.
It was all written down in the script, really. You just kind of start bringing your character to life in terms of the technical side of trying to make it convincing as a chess player. That's not where I started. I started at trying to figure out who he was as an individual.
I think what Thomas says is very true. You sort of, you concern yourself with the character, who they are, how they operate, and then you sort of add all the details, you sort of accumulate the details as you go along.
Someday you're going to be all alone, so you need to figure out how to take care of yourself.
Beth, unfortunately, did not come from the best circumstances. Her mother was very mentally unwell, brilliant, but just unable to take care of a child, and really traumatized her from the very beginning. And so she goes to an orphanage when she's 8.
You're an orphan, Beth.
I'm fine being alone. I feel safe in an entire world of just 64 squares.
I think they depended on each other. I think they were coping in the best way that they could at that time.
Well, creativity and psychosis often go hand in hand.
Anya's amazing. I mean, she's a natural in front of the camera. She's obviously incredibly beautiful and aware of how to work with the camera.
Sort of like Liam Neeson says, I have a very particular set of skills that are completely useless anywhere other than acting, but I'm very grateful that this exists.
Hard to say for you what that will be.